I'm going to keep it totally real with you guys. Once the Build Back Better Act is passed in whatever form it is, I'm going to disappear for a couple days, okay? I'm going to do a short saying it's passed in whatever form, but I'm going to call up a few friends. I'm either going to get rip roaring drunk or I may call up a friend or two that specializes in cannabis and spend a few days baked. And it's not going to be a celebration baked. It's going to be, I'm going to need to recover from the insanity of this bill. And it's not going to be because of Republican insanity. It's going to be because of Democratic sanity. Because passing the ACA was nothing compared to the passing this bill. And Democrats had 59 votes in the Senate, and Barack Obama got a Pennsylvania senator to flip over to get the 60th vote to pass. So he had a filibuster proof Senate. Do you know how freaking rare that is for any president to have 60 votes in a Senate? So obviously, this is not Barack Obama's time. Biden only has 50 and one more vote, which is Kamala Harris to break a tie. And he's got two Democratic senators that don't believe in reforming the filibuster. So he only has 50 votes. So he can only get certain votes done, or excuse me, certain bills done through, this freaking reconciliation package. And Democrats are fighting him every step of the way to get his own agenda done. And I think it's because it's the word trillions. I really think they're all scared that we started spending the word trillions. Well, maybe you shouldn't have started giving such big tax breaks that we basically birth trillionaires. That's something, you know. Well, actually, no, excuse me. We have billionaires that basically produce trillions in business. So, the current state of flux in the reconciliation package is that the bipartisan infrastructure bill may be presented next week to Congress to finally pass, because that's a condition of Senators Manchin and Sinema. So if that passes, that will do its thing for infrastructure. And also, it will provide the two Manchin and Sinema vote, but also Manchin and Sinema still need to come on board to assure moderates in the House that they're on board with the reconciliation package, which the moderates in the House, they've made their own wonky demands that I think are actually worse than the progressives, to be perfectly honest. So, right now, we got Neil, who is trying to convince Cinema to go with an easier set of tax increases rather than going on a specialized billionaires tax to fund this package. But I really do think it's going to end up being a special billionaires tax to fund this package, which is just insanity. So, because even Manchin favors raising the corporate tax rate from 21% to 25%. And evidently, Kristen Sinema doesn't like that idea. I can't believe I'm actually having to defend Manchin's tax position versus Kristen Sinema's. Because that's another reason why Sinema's advisors quit, because she's doing the donors' bidding on protecting the Trump tax increases. No, excuse me, the Trump tax plan and protecting the corporate interests from tax increases, which is a problem. She's all for, taxing, certain stocks and other workarounds, but, you know, why? Why can't you just go the easy way, Miss Cinema? So, also, the bill itself, it looks like, it could be 1.75 to 1.9 trillion. And what's going to be in it is the child tax credit program, 1 to 2 years, um, housing money in the form of 150 to 175 billion, which, let's be honest, it's a lot less than the 300 billion that was originally sought, but also New York State alone needs 40 billion for repairs for their own public housing sector. That's how little Cuomo cared about repairing the public housing in New York. So, also, what looks like maybe staying is paid family leave, but only 4 weeks, which is a start. Universal pre kindergarten, um, Medicare expansion, but okay, definitely vision and hearing, but if dental stays, it may be years away. And also the climate program, but it may be in the form of tax incentives to corporations to basically, if they produce less CO2 emissions, they get tax breaks that way, which is basically how they're going to solve the Manchin problem, because he's taken away the clean electricity program, which was originally part of the reconciliation bill. So that's the state of play in Washington. So let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm Todd. I'll see you next time.